money, money love me. Nothing but big face hunters on me. I love strippers, strippers love me. Nothing but big booty strippers on me. I love jury, jury love me.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Convo. I am your host, Mav. Always a pleasure with my boy Kato. What's happening, homie?
What's happening?
Man, okay. First off, before we start off, man, I want to say it's good news to hear that Ricky Smiley's daughter is doing good. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
man,
heard
that was
about that,
crazy when I first heard that, kid. Yeah,
yeah, I just found out about it. I didn't even know shit about it. Like
yeah,
he
that was
just said,
crazy when I was scrolling through the gram or something, and I seen that. I was like, damn, kid. She she was in
she,
surgery, right?
yeah, she made it out of surgery.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy. They ain't say nothing else about the story. Like, is that like what happened or anything?
As far as what I read, bro, she was just innocent bystander, though. Like she was,
So this was just
um,
some random shit that just popped.
it was over some road. It was a road rage incident. She was
Man,
just at the
boy.
light and got caught up in a crossfire, bro.
Let me tell you something about road rage, bro. The way shit is right now, kid, if you ain't got no fire with you, you better back down. Cause you might be getting into it with somebody. Let me tell you something, bro. People getting into it with you on purpose. Cause they
Yeah.
know they strapped.
Oh
Simple
yeah.
as that. If you ain't got no fire, man, you better just let them have it. Cause that
I ain't
might be
gonna.
the end of your life, boy. For
I ain't
real.
gonna lie, man. I done caught myself getting into a little bit of a road rage with a couple of vehicles. You know, like
Uh-huh.
I think everybody done had that though. I ain't gonna sit here and cap.
I mean, we
And
done all had that issue before. I'm just saying at this moment in time, kid,
yeah, this ain't the
people do
time.
people doing this shit on purpose. Like they waiting on you to, you know what I'm saying, like to jump off or say something, out the way because they know they got that fire on them, man. Because everybody's strapped, bro. Straight up.
And what make it so crazy is that all this shit is happening in the South right now, bro.
Exactly. It's a lot
Like
of shit going down right now.
most of this shit is all in the South, though, and it's I don't know, but I still love being a Southern boy, man. I
Yeah,
love the
for
South. That's my
sure.
home, but that shit just got to stop, bro. We got to do better.
So check it out, man. I got a couple of shout outs I want to give, man. First and foremost, man, we got to say shout out to all the essential workers, man. All the doctors, all the nurses, all the phlebotomists, transportation workers, food service workers, man. If you out there on the front line, we love you. We appreciate you and thank you for everything you do. Another thing I want to say is, man, y'all make sure y'all wearing your mask, man. You know, this COVID shit still out here, it's still running crazy. I see Miami
Yeah,
just shut the beaches down again. You know what I mean? Like, we want COVID to be over, kid, but COVID's still here. And it ain't went nowhere, bro.
it ain't gonna go nowhere for any time soon, bro. It's gonna be gone for. I mean, it's gonna be here for a while. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
for
that's our new normal, man. I'm telling you, that's our new normal. Hand
I really
sanitizer and face
cannot do
masks.
them
That's
fucking
it.
face masks, dog. Them shits that is just, nigga. I finna start. You know what, bro? I need to go find me a gas mask, bro. Cause
I'm
nigga, I
gonna
need
tell
to
you how to
breathe.
get around it. And you know what? I be seeing people with like all kind of shit on, kid. But I'm gonna tell you how to get around it, man. Just make your own. Cause like those doctor
Yeah.
face masks, dude, you can't really breathe out of them.
Oh no,
I don't heard too many people complaining about that.
I got me a face mask, but the
Yeah.
thing about it is though, man, you keep it on too long and it start doing something to your breathing. I forgot what it does, but it start fucking with your breathing, bro. So you kind of have to know when to wear that shit and when to take that shit off.
Well,
You can't have it on all
I'm gonna
fucking
tell
day.
you how weird I am, kid. I got bad allergies, bruh. So it's funny. When I put the mask on, kid, if it touched my nose like a certain type of way, I instantly start sneezing, bro. I can't stand that shit, kid.
COVID
For
niggas
real.
stay the fuck away.
I can't stand that shit. I will instantly start sneezing, bro. Like
But honestly,
it's
but
like it tickled my nose or something, man. It's crazy.
I think my main problem with the whole thing is as soon as you start coughing, a bitch off rip assume that you got COVID nowadays. No, no, nigga.
Hey, you
You,
look
it,
clean over there too, boy. It's
appreciate it,
looking
man.
clean over there, man. It's looking crispy clean over there, boy. For
But
real.
shit, it's that light. I got the natural light coming in from behind me,
Yeah,
which I
yeah,
need
yeah.
to kind of change a little bit. But
Exactly.
it's all good. But yeah, it's kind of like it almost make you scared to sneeze around anybody, bro, because they look at
Man,
you
nigga,
funny
it's like you
nowadays.
sneeze and you got a gun.
Boy, what? But you
Listen,
like, hold on, nigga. Hey, bitch, back the fuck.
listen.
Bitch, get
You sneeze, boy,
the
it's like you
X's
got a
now, bitch.
gun, boy. Motherfuckers are scared.
Boy, I tell you, man, that shit there is just pitiful, bro. Like,
For real.
I don't even
So
understand it no more.
so listen, man. I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, kid. I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel some type of way about the culture right now. I feel some type of way about hip hop right now. I feel some type of way because I feel like we are accepting some nonsense right now, bro. I'm not gonna use the cat name, but you gonna know who I'm talking about. I saw a video the other day, man, where this cat's still on the internet, still trolling. This cat ain't got no remorse for what he did. This cat ain't got no remorse for whose lives he affected. This cat has no remorse for none of the nonsense that he was a part of, bro. But yet and still, he's still out trolling, still out talking shit, still out fucking with people, still out just being this silly ass dude. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Trust me, I know, you know what I'm saying, that people change. You know what I'm saying, and that, you know, everybody make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Okay, I'm on all that. I get all of that. But bro, if you still out, you still doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't shit changed with you, bro. You still out doing that same shit. You don't have no remorse, bro. Then I ain't got no love for you, kid. I don't like how the culture just letting this bitch just drop music, kid. We accepting the shit. We boosting streams. We plastering this bitch everywhere. I don't like it, kid.
It's
I don't like it.
ironic.
And you already know who I'm talking about. We ain't even got to say the cat name, bro, because we
It's
ain't going to give him
ironic.
no shine on this stuff. But you already know who I'm talking about, though.
Oh, I'm gonna say his name because the shit that I'm about to say is funny as fuck to me,
Well, go ahead.
anyways. But
Go ahead.
it's ironic how if I kneel down during the national anthem, I just Kaepernick the whole country. That's pretty much what that shit is nowadays, right?
Yeah.
And if a nigga turn around and get fired and he starts snitching on the whole fucking crew for no reason,
Right.
like, this is a true story. This motherfucker only been with us a week.
Uh-huh.
He's only worked with one crew, but he's encountered the other crews, which my crew included, right?
Uh-huh.
During jobs and shit. This motherfucker, first off, this motherfucker get fired and he calls the boss on Saturday telling the boss, oh, these motherfuckers be smoking and drinking on the job and shit.
Oh,
So I
man.
turned around and I was like, damn, boy, I really thought this nigga was the only one that does shit like that, but I guess that's what you call it now. You don't call it snitching no more, nigga. You call it Takashi, bitch. Like, nigga,
Damn, kid.
we got Takashi, bro. Like, what the fuck?
So y'all out here with this cat, you know, you showing him love, you know what I'm saying? You being good with him, y'all showing him the ropes and everything.
The thing
He get
is, though,
fired because he ain't doing the job right, or whatever the case may be, and he just turn around and just snitch on everything y'all got going on.
bro, the nigga, dude, the thing about it is, though, bro, we ain't doing the shit that he say we doing, bro. He just got mad because first off, okay, I take nothing away from anyone big. You feel me? Everyone
Yeah,
has their skills. They do what they do, how they do it. You know, that's you.
right.
But nigga, you can't be about 6'4", damn near 300 and some goddamn pounds,
Uh-huh.
and you show it, bro. All 300 and something pounds is showing. If you smaller than that,
Uh-huh.
my bad, my nigga, but you look 300 or more. But first off, we understand it's hot as
uh-huh.
fuck out there, bro. We in the heat all damn
100%,
day.
boy.
But we done been in that bitch so long to where we done grew accustomed to how much
Exactly.
of that shit we can fucking handle
Exactly.
and still get our job done at the
Yeah.
time we need to get it done.
Yeah. You find ways to deal with it.
Bro, tell me why you in the truck 75% of the fucking time.
What are you in there getting the AC?
Nigga, he's swallowing that AC, my nigga. Like, bruh, if he was a boss, I think he would fire himself. I really believe he would fire himself, bro. Like, that's just how bad. I mean, I never really worked with the cat, but I watched them work, bro, and I'm like, nigga, bruh. I go and show you what to do and shit real quick.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, if y'all do it this way, bro, y'all get done faster. Y'all get out this heat quicker.
Yeah.
Sure enough, they did it. They did that one thing. That's it. Low dude is running circles around this man. I mean, dude, when we drench out there, we drench, bitch.
Yeah,
Bitch, give me a bar of soap, nigga. I take my shower right there in that sun, bro. That's just how fucking hot it is, bro.
Yeah.
And so little dude is running circles around him. Even he talking shit. He like, man, I can't work with this motherfucker, man. He's too goddamn.
Every time y'all turn around, he's sitting in there with the foreman.
With the foreman, nigga, the foreman outside, bitch, he in the truck by himself.
So he acting like he the foreman. Hey, that's
nigga,
crazy.
And he want to act like the foreman all day long, bitch. The foreman don't sit on the passenger side. He sits behind the wheel, bitch. You
Yeah, the foreman. Listen,
nigga, your hat is on, bitch. You like you about to go to sleep.
I used to work. You know what I'm saying? That type of job, bruh. I used to be out there in that sun, drenched, like for real. The foreman be sitting in the car just chilling, you know, filling the AC for the most part. Now he got the paperwork, so he going through everything, making sure things getting done on time or whatever. That's his job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you as a laborer, man, you out there, you the one out there cutting the trees down. You the one out there making sure all the supplies are there. You the one out there, boy. That sun ain't no joke.
Dude,
I've been there.
Man. I got my headgear on and shit.
Yeah.
And I be out there till my job get done. As soon as I take that shit off, bro, I could feel the sweat that it was soaking up from my head. But 2 seconds later, my head was dry when I took the shit off. But 2 seconds later, nigga, I felt water dripping all down. Like, bitch, I'm like this here, nigga. Like, damn, I need a towel.
Listen, I used to work with this Mexican cat named Alfredo, right? He the one that showed me how to deal with it, because I was finna quit that shit. He was like, listen. He was like, listen, get your shirt, wet that bitch, tie it around your head. He was like, that's going to block out the sun, and that's going to keep your head cool, and then that'll go through your whole body to keep your full body cool. Once we start doing that, it wasn't nowhere near as bad as it was, man.
Surprisingly, I don't got to go all that heavy and shit, man. The shirt that we got, it gets wet, it gets soaked, but it really don't feel that heat until you take that shit off.
No, we was using a white tee.
Nah,
we was using a white t-shirt, kid.
And then the head mask and the hat that I got, it protects my neck, protects my head. Like once I put the hat on, bro,
we didn't even have all that. We didn't even have all that. All we had was a white t-shirt, and we just, like I said, we just wrapped it around our head. And yeah, man, it's like the sun hits it, but
I didn't wait for us to provide that, bitch. I went and bought my shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like for some reason, bro, when your head is cool, your whole body can stay cool.
Every job I done had, bro, I would really say that certain things that I know I would need, I would go out and buy it. It's before they provide it. If that makes sense.
Because you know you gonna need it for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, the first couple of days I might go out there just to see how I can do it, if I can deal with it. If I can deal with it, I'm good. But if I know I can't, bro, like, nigga, the first day I was out there, bitch, the sun was so goddamn hot, bitch, I was cramping up.
Yeah, I've been there.
My hand was like this, dude. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this shit here?
Yeah, that's when you need more water. That's when you need more water for sure.
That's when I realized I was accumulating too much goddamn sodas and Red Bull.
Oh man, I told you about them Red Bulls, kid. For real.
But see, that's way before you told me about that shit, though. I'm talking about, like, you gotta think about it. certain things I was doing, I was not out in the heat that much, and I didn't have to use my muscles that much. So cramping was not getting to me like that. Every now and then it would get to me. Then I know I would need some more water in my body, and I would start drinking water. But the first 2 days I was out there, I didn't expect to be cramped up like that. And my dumb ass had a fucking black sleeve on because it was fucking cold in the morning. So I started working like that all day and not thinking about the sun coming up, bitch. And then I started sweating. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Once I took that shit off, bro, and loosened myself up and relaxed for a bit, I was fine. I realized I was just too hot.
Right. You was getting overheated.
Right. So I'm like, but I can't do this shit. Nah, fuck this. So I had to find the best way to keep myself cool, man. And showing up there, I started showing out there in just a white tee. Let me sweat, bitch. I'm used to sweating, nigga. I was an athlete, bro. Hurt or not, I'm still an athlete at heart. So it's certain shit that shouldn't bother me too much.
So, hey, since you was an athlete at heart, let's go on segue, my nigga. Let's talk about these sports, man. We gotta say shout out to Pat Mahomes, man. We gotta give my boy a shout out, man. $503 million for 10 years. Come on, bro.
Where that horn at, nigga? You forgot the horn
today?
Oh, damn. This is when you really need the horn,
man. That's where we need that horn at, man.
There you go.
Bruh, $503 million kid. That's a little over $50 million a year for 10 years.
Forget now it's 45. He gonna be doing 45 mil a year for right now.
What's the guarantee? The guarantee 45?
They haven't talked about that yet because he's still on a 2-year. He still got 2 years left on his rookie contract. All they did was just lock them up. So within the next 2 years, we'll find out what the guaranteed and bonuses and all that shit is, and then watch within the next 5 to 6 years, man, they're gonna revisit that whole contract too. So really though, man, honestly, shout out to him. Respect to Pat. He deserves it. He beat my 49ers in the Super Bowl. I'm not disappointed, bro.
It was a good game though. Y'all put up a good fight. Now I remember that.
Listen, I'm actually kind of okay with it because it was Andy Reid, bro. He needed that. He's one of the legendary coaches, and for him to go out without a Super Bowl would have been, like a damper on his career. Even though he still would have went down to the Hall of Fame, but beating the 49ers on top of that, making your first Super Bowl ever, that's straight, But honestly, bro, I hope like hell Jerry Jones learns his lesson. Do not play with your players. All Dak Prescott was asking for was 40 mil a year. Yeah. All you had to do was just ink him to that shit. Then you wouldn't have to worry about this Pat Mahomes deal right now. Yeah. And now that this shit is done, then you got Deshaun Watson coming up too. Oh my God, bro. Jerry, you're going to either have to kick out some money or bye-bye Dak Prescott.
Somebody going to snatch him up. Somebody going to snatch him up. You can believe that.
Yeah, but see, now he's going to be looking at least like a $200 million contract, bro. Nothing less now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's going to be looking at it like, damn, I get out here, I do my thing.
Because you think about it, not only that, he's only been in the league 1 year longer than Patrick Mahomes too. So he can easily get a 7-year extension for like a $230 million contract or some shit like that.
Man, that's dope. I like that.
Because now you're llooking at Deshaun Watson, who's gonna be looking at that same type of money too.
Exactly.
At least another 5 years for like another 200-300 mil.
He balled out. He definitely balled out.
I don't see nobody else getting no 10-year deal. That's a Patrick Mahomes deal, honestly, bro.
So listen, right? I'm finna ask you a question, and I'm probably 89% that you gonna get it wrong. Check it out. What you think the most popular sport in the world is?
Soccer.
And
what is it?
Go ahead. I want you to try again.
So the most popular sport in the world is not soccer.
Yeah.
I guess I would have to say golf.
And
What is
so
it?
so we gonna run these things. I'm gonna blow the fuck out you when you find out what it is. So we gonna run these things down, man. So baseball, 500 million, right? Basketball,
Wait, what are we talking about? 500 million? What? Like
streams.
view
This is the
stream?
streams. They going off of streams. That's how they figuring it out. What's the most popular sport in the world? Baseball, 500 million. Basketball, 825 million. Table tennis, 875 million. Volleyball, 900 million. Tennis, 1 billion. Hockey, 2 billion. And number one, you ready for this, right?
Don't say football.
Bruh, cricket
I
with
mean,
2.5 billion streams, bruh.
I can believe that.
Cricket.
I can believe that.
Nigga, name me 5 cricket players.
I mean, I can't name you no damn players, but you gotta
I
think
can't
about
name
it.
no goddamn cricket players, man. But hey,
You
shout out
got
to them. I ain't mad.
you gotta think about it, bro. Most international people like myself knows these sports. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because these are like the sports that we watch back in our home country. I'm not gonna say watch, but those are mostly the sports that they show internationally.
Is cricket the
So
one with the horse? And
nah,
they hitting the ball with the horse?
that's polo.
Okay.
Cricket is it looks almost like looked like baseball,
Okay.
except they hit with a little small paddle.
Mm.
And they hit like a little small golf-sized light ball. They run bases. They got paddings.
Uh-huh.
But
Well, listen.
yeah, that's cricket.
Whatever it is, people loving that shit.
I mean, it's not so much saying they loving that shit, bro. It's just one of those games that you can actually space out crowds.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can stream that shit. Like you don't really need a big crowd in the stadium. Like basketball, like the players are talking about, oh man, we need a crowd type shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Like they can go without a crowd just like a fucking cricket game. It's almost like a fucking golf meet baseball.
Now when I looked at this, I was completely just blown away because like you say, football not even on here.
I mean, football is not a world sport. It's just a United States sport.
Okay. Soccer not on here either. Now, soccer is a world sport.
Yeah, soccer is a world sport.
Yeah.
But there's really no soccer games being played like that right now. Mm-hmm. Soccer is another one of those games that requires an amount of crowd because they have so many players on the field, you know, and it's a loud game.
Soccer be balling out too, boy. You ever watch a soccer game, kid?
Dude, I watched soccer and played soccer.
Yeah?
Yeah, think about it, bro. I grew up doing that shit, man.
Now, I know you played soccer, but I didn't know you watch it, though.
Yeah, I watched it. Brazil, my favorite team.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bet that. I ain't never watched nothing, but it's a little field around the street over here, and every day, kid, they out there getting it.
Now, I'm going to tell you, if you never really watched soccer before, the best thing for you to do when you watching soccer, when you first start watching soccer, is the World Cup. Like,
right, okay.
If you watch, what I would do is I would tell you to like just pick a random team. There's a lot of African teams and stuff like that makes it. So therefore, you know, I'm always rooting for one of them to make it all the way. But Brazil is my number one. I can't never root against them, win or lose.
Okay. Now, what team? What's that popular ass dude? This dude popular as hell, man.
Who,
Cristiano or something like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
What team he play for? Cat got like 2 billion followers or some shit like that, kid.
We have who the fuck does he play for? You talking about like Spain, I believe.
Okay.
Because I know we got Ronaldinho. That's what Brazil has. Yeah, Christian. I think he plays for Spain, white and black.
Man, that cat. is popular as hell.
I might be wrong, but I know he's somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Shit, you got Messi, you got Neymar. Them
Uh-huh.
boys popular too. But Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo just broke the bank, bro. I think he like a billionaire now.
Man, that cat got it, boy. That cat got it for real.
Yeah, I think he the yeah, I think he a billionaire. I seen some shit like that. I can't remember, but yeah,
So hey, let's
but
switch gears for a second, man. I was watching Tunchi Radio the other day, man. Shout out Lil Wayne and Tunchi Radio. And him and 50 Cent was talking, man. And they was getting into this conversation where 50 Cent was saying that uh women that are not of African American descent would be considered exotic because to him, he's saying looking at the same girls that we see in the neighborhood. He said, you don't see that right there like you see for the neighborhoods that we come up in. The way he looked at it was, he was like, you see that? That's coming fresh off a boat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 50 in hot water right now because of the shit, man. But I say, you know what? I want to speak on this and I want to see what your take on it is. What's your definition of an exotic woman?
I agree with him to an extent,
Yeah.
but the race doesn't make you exotic.
See, for him, as
I
long
understand.
as you didn't look like the women that stayed in our neighborhoods. So whether you was Brazilian, you know what I mean, Persian, something
Well,
like that, to
check
him,
this
that was
though.
like an exotic woman.
I understand what he means by that because
Yeah.
you think about it, you grow up eating fucking rice and beans and fried chicken all your fucking life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you get your first piece of steak and lobster and
Right.
shit
Exactly.
prepared looking like a professional done cook that motherfucker. To
Right.
you, that shit is exotic to you. I understand what 50 is saying.
I can understand that, definitely.
It's the way he put it might have him in a
Yeah,
fucked up ass situation.
he shook some people, you know.
Yeah,
They ain't like the comment how he made it, you know.
but to me, I don't feel like just because you're from eh, you know what? I'm be honest. I used to
Yeah.
look at it like that because you
Uh-huh.
look at Sofia Vergara, boy, like god damn, you know
Okay, from
that's
Modern Family.
she
Yeah.
looked like an exotic ass woman.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, when you look at somebody like Halle Berry,
Mm-hmm.
she as well can be exotic.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? Because of the way she carries herself, the certain type of style of hairdos that
Uh-huh.
she's not scared to put it on. Like, you know, to me, that's what makes you exotic, making yourself look different than what you used to
Now,
presenting
okay,
yourself
and
as.
100%, that's how he was looking at it too. But let me ask you a question, right? Do you think the guys that are from like Persia and from like Brazil, do you think that they're looking at African American women as being exotic?
Yes, because
Because they're not seeing
because
that in their neighborhoods.
no,
You know
because
what I
the
mean?
African American women present something different to them. But
Exactly.
at the same time, you can't just say African American women.
Uh-huh.
And to me, I feel like that's all 50 is targeting is just African American women, not black women in general. Because you think about it, bro,
Go
there's
ahead.
some African women out there like, oh
Uh-huh.
my God, that looks so goddamn good. They look like a fucking passion fruit to me. And
Oh,
that's
that's
an
a fact.
exotic ass fruit
Definitely.
because that's a
Definitely.
fruit that you don't find in the United States like that. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So
Definitely. I agree with that.
so I see what he's talking about.
Uh-huh.
To me, if a woman walked down the street and looked like she ain't never looked like before, she's
Uh-huh.
exotic.
Okay.
You know,
You just
I could
mean the look, whether she got the
the
different eyebrows
looks, the
on,
way
the
she
long
presents
different
herself,
hair, the way she present herself.
like she give us man something different to look at, not something
Okay.
that we grew up with. I mean,
Okay.
because you think
Right.
about it, the niggas that grew up in them fucking suburban homes and shit like that,
Uh-huh.
who ain't never really grew up with a hood chick, will look at a
Exactly.
hood
Yep.
chick being exotic because they be like, damn, you know, like she either crazy or she's exotic. Which one is she?
So that's like Gary Owens, right? You seen his wife Kenya,
Exactly,
that
nigga.
would be an exotic woman to him.
Exactly, but matter of fact, that's an exotic relationship when you think of it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I don't call it. I'm not gonna sit there and be, oh, it's interracial, because love is love, bro. It's just an exotic relationship.
She is like the total opposite of him. But you know what they say, opposites attract. But she is
Yeah.
like the total opposite of him.
Hey, listen. If they
Excluding
making,
race. I ain't even talking about race. The fact that she's a black woman and he's a white man, I'm
if,
excluding that. She is like the
but
total
dude,
opposite.
and that's why I would call their relationship an exotic relationship,
Uh-huh.
an enticing relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you got, dude, when you think about it, you got your different type of relationship. You got your
Yeah.
toxics,
Yeah.
you got your exotics,
Uh-huh.
you have your paradise, you have your whatever you want to call it, bro. As long as it's beautiful to you, whatever
Yeah.
beautiful name you want to put behind it is what it
Uh-huh.
is. Now, I mean, only thing I can say to help 50 out is that that's just the way he was look at it. Something that he, to him, he feels like all black women are just hood, which is wrong.
Yeah, to him, he was like, you see that? That shit look like it come fresh off the boat, baby. He was like, you
No,
don't want that? What's wrong with you? You don't want that?
it's some shit.
They
It's
was
some
tripping,
shit, bro.
man.
It's some shit, bro. Like you can say the shit.
Yeah.
However, you just gotta watch how you say it, because you gotta think about it. You're gonna get backlash for it. Like,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
honestly, I know certain things that I say I'm gonna get backlash for it once more people start to see our videos and shit like that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, dude, I know whatever I say, you best believe I can defend myself on it. You just have to
But
listen.
but listen, sometimes you gotta be okay with standing in the fire too. And you gotta stand on what you believe in. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
for me personally, bro, listen, if you start giving me fire and heat for some shit that I say,
Mm-hmm.
only thing I ask you to do is listen to my breakdown, because I'm gonna break the shit down for you.
Exactly.
I
You're
don't
gonna make it
see
make
things
sense.
right. I don't see things the way you see it. Only thing
Exactly.
I can do is explain it to you and hope that I could enlighten you on a different view on how I see it.
Exactly. How you looking at it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And
100%.
and like I said, I see the way 50 is looking at it. He just said
Uh-huh.
he just put it out the wrong way. And I'm sure that he doesn't mean all black women or
Mm-hmm.
hood.
Right, right.
It was
You know they
just,
took it like that, boy. You know Twitter went
of
crazy.
course, of
Because you
course. I
know
mean,
they're gonna take the smallest thing and make it giant. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying?
you already know, but I mean, that's why I said all you got to do is listen, because I'm going to always have something to say.
Yeah,
And if you take it wrong, that's because you didn't pay attention.
yeah. So listen, let's switch it up for a second, man. Since we talking about 50 anyway, you know we got to talk about something that's near and dear to me, boy. You already
Yeah,
know. I told you be
those
ready, because
battles.
it's be ready. It's going down, boy. It's a battle going down. They ain't say when the date is yet, boy, but it's gonna be good, man. 50 Cent and
I, I,
TIP, bro.
I got to stick with the South, man, because,
Yeah.
hell, I still don't know if 50 really Haitian or not. So, hey, I'm sticking with the South. I'm
You know
sticking with
what?
what I'm
He
sticking with
he
what I
might
know,
be.
bro.
He might be. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. I'm gonna stick with what I know, bro. I'm gonna stick with
100% though.
my confirmation.
Hey,
TIPs in a line with it.
let's run down a couple of records, man. So I wrote down a couple of records on 50 in, right? So we know that 50 got, see, that's why I feel like it's a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Even though T.I. my favorite rapper, I love T.I. I'm always stand with T.I.
I
100%.
gotta hear this shit.
50 Cent has a huge catalog, just like T.I. I think it's gonna be like a toe-to-toe battle, me personally. You know, but a couple of 50 Cent records, man. He got Candy Shop, he got Hustler's Ambition, one of my favorite records. He got Mini Man, that's definitely one of my favorite records. In the Club, How We Do, I'm
Wankster.
the Man, I Get Money. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, man. 50 got records, bro. Like, I don't think this is gonna be no landslide, kid. I think this is gonna be a very good battle. I think this is gonna be in that same ballpark as Beanie Man and Bounty Killer.
You might see me in the street. Remember, you don't know me.
Listen now. So
Hey,
okay, so
hold on, hold on.
since you want to say that, let's run down a couple of T.I. records, man. T.I.
Hey,
What you
what?
know about that? Top Back, ASAP, Live Your Life featuring Rihanna. Ain't About the Money, you know what I'm saying? That's featuring Young Thug. I'm Serious, Swagger Like Us, the one with Kanye West. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You talking about guys that drop hit after hit after hit.
Hold on,
This
bro.
is
Hold
gonna
on, bro.
be amazing.
You forgot one of the best ones, man. You
Go ahead.
forgot what the damn, you can have whatever you like.
I love Whatever You Like, 100%.
He got one with Ludacris with King War of the Gods,
Oh
which
yeah,
was
I like
a
that record.
fire ass
Yeah,
record.
yeah. I mean, these guys
Um,
got a catalog, man. This is gonna be a good battle, kid, for real.
I mean, I even believe that he would throw some features on there, like off of
Yeah,
We Taking Over.
100%. Cause that's gonna be a huge record.
The song he got with Iggy.
Okay, mediocre. People like that.
Uh,
100%.
he got off of
I like this. I like how you bring in your perspective to it. I like this.
what's the matter of fact, that whole fucking album was fire except for one song I really, really like off of that. I can't remember the damn song.
For who?
It was T.I. It was
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Was it King? Was it Trap? Was it I'm Serious?
Nah. The cover art was a green art, like a money art or some shit. Let me see if I can look that up real quick.
And what this was, a record? This was a song?
It was a whole album.
Green art. Is Dime Trap green?
Nah.
Which one of them green?
Matter of fact, he had the song. Okay, you got one who's Leak on there. Leak Unloaded. No, that's not it.
Okay, Urban Legends got green on it. Is it like okay?
No, it wasn't Urban Legend. It was
T.I. versus T.I.P. That was green.
No, it was a fucking mixtape, I think it was, and I thought it was an album for a minute, dude. Damn, what the fucking song was, dude? It's been a while.
But yeah, man, both of them, you know, both of them got a huge catalog, man. You know what? Let's run down a couple of T.I. albums, man.
You know what? I think it was.
He got King, he got Paper Trail, he got Urban Legend, he got Trap Music, he got T.I. versus T.I.P., he got Dom Trap, he got I'm Serious, he got Trouble Man, he got No Mercy, and then he got Paperwork. I think that's all of his albums, kid.
Yeah, it was Dom Trap.
Yeah, Dom Trap was in the green too. I see that. It was in 2018. Yeah, but at the same time, I ain't finna sit here and be biased, man, because like I said, I don't think it's just gonna be a landslide. So I gotta run down 50 Cent albums, kid, because you know, 50 Cent got some albums too, bro.
Yeah, man, but I don't know, but
so 50 Cent's biggest album, which we know is Get Rich or Die Trying. That's the one that served.
You know what, bro? I feel like if that's all the record you playing, T.I. versus 50, as far as like Southern, you looking for more of that bounce type. So T.I. got more bounce in his records than 50 got more chill, laid back.
Nah, because 50 got bounce records too, man. What about Just a Little Bit? All the nigga really need is a little bit. But a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
But 50, but more of his record though is more the northern style bounce versus.
Well, that's he from New York, so he gonna make more New York type music anyway.
But see, now the thing about 50 record is he kind of transitioned from that northern style to the southern style too. So most of his record are consistent of
what you said to the singing style. He stole that from Ja Rule. That was he killed Ja Rule and then stole his style. I mean,
it's not really his style. I'm just talking about like the beats, period. Like when you think about it, who made most of 50's beat when he first came out? Was it Dre, right?
Yeah. Dre and
who makes T.I. beats?
M made some. T.I. beats when he first came out was DJ Toon. That's the one who made most of his beats.
So it was nothing but Southern beats.
A lot of Southern, definitely.
So if you sitting at home, bro, trying to think of a club vibe and shit like that, I
Yeah.
think T.I. gonna get you more into the club vibe than 50. Like
Well,
50.
for me personally, like I said, because Ti my favorite rapper, I'm definitely gonna throw on some Ti before I throw on 50 anyway. But let's run down some of 50's biggest albums, man. He got Get Rich or Die Trying. He got The Massacre. He got Before I Self Destruct. Oh my God, The Massacre was so good, kid. Power and
Paperwork.
Dollar. That was one of his first albums. He got Curtis, Animal Ambition, and
Legend
I
King.
think everything else might be mixtapes. But yeah, 50 got a catalog too, man. 50 got some big records, kid. So I do think that this battle is gonna be and you know what? I think both of them are set up just right to battle each other, you know. Now I'm gonna tell you what I do like that clearly Timberland and shout out Timberland and shout out what's my boy Swiss Beats, you know, because they're the ones that run the versus battle. And clearly now they have the artists doing the promoting too, because I see that T.I. is actually trolling 50 Cent a lot. And to me, I think that's just to help get more sold. But I think it's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing about it though, I seen T.I. trolling 50, but I ain't seen 50 say nothing yet, man. You know, and the funny and you know 50 and T.I., they both are pretty funny cats, and you also know they talk a lot of shit. So I think this is gonna be very interesting, man.
I mean, I don't know. I might just watch it for once, bro, because I haven't really paid
Listen,
attention to them, bro. I've been
listen.
missing them out because I ain't
This
really been.
this is gonna be one of the best battles, and shout out to Fab and Jada Kiss because that was a really good battle too. But this right here, this is gonna be one of the biggest battles that Versus has ever put together. 100%, kid. This shit is gonna be crazy.
Like, who do you really, really want to see, bro?
Who do I really want to see in a Versus battle? Well, I
Mm-hmm.
told you I wanted to see Ti.
Yeah,
At the end of the
yeah,
day,
but versus
I don't even
versus
care who
who?
he battle at this point. So him and 50 Cent
Nah,
would be great.
I think they should have did T.I. versus Ludacris, man. That shit would have been.
No, man.
I think
No, shout out
Ludacris.
Ludacris. Ludacris just battled somebody too. Who was that? Oh,
Nelly.
Nelly. Ludacris and Nelly. That was a really good battle too.
It
But
was. It was.
yeah. No, man. I think 50 Cent is a great opponent for T.I., bro. Just the different records that they
You know
both can
what?
play.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's switch. Let's switch gears off of this
Go ahead.
male battle for a minute.
Go ahead.
Let's jump into an all women battle. If it was to
Okay.
be put one together, let's just first off and foremost, let's just go with Beyonce. We know she's the queen of the industry right now. Let's just keep it how it is. That's what it
Okay.
is. Her versus who?
Rihanna. All day.
Oh,
All day. All day, dude. Rihanna.
you think Rihanna got records to hold up
Man,
with her?
listen, Rihanna got records for everybody, boy. Rihanna, I love Beyonce. Rihanna on Beyonce's
Take,
ass. Believe that.
take Rihanna out of the mix. Who else you got?
You know what? Take Rihanna out of the mix. Shit, J-Lo. Shout out Jennifer Lopez.
I like that.
I
I
think
like
she'll
that.
give Beyonce a run for her money. In
But
the end, I think Beyonce will win, but I
I would
think J-Lo
much
will give Beyonce a run for her money.
I would much rather keep J-Lo versus Shakira. Keep it a Latin thing
Love
going, bro.
Shakira, man. I think that'll be
Keep that a
great.
Latin thing
I
going. That
think
would
that'll
have
be
been
great. The only
awesome.
thing is though, I mean, even though Shakira got a lot of records and I don't necessarily follow her like that, I'm not sure how much American music she make.
Oh,
Wow.
nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. Don't listen, bro. I don't give a damn how much American music Shakira makes.
Yeah.
We don't even understand half of the shit she say. I'm choking on this shit, bro. We don't even understand half of the shit she say.
Yeah.
We sit there and listen to her music all day and watch her videos.
Listen, I think Shakira is a beast. Like I said, to me, I think the issue there would be I'm not sure how much Americanized music she make. I don't even think we'll be able, unless you can speak Spanish, I don't think we'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, to understand what she's saying. So I'm not even sure
If
how
you think
they'll even
about
be
it
able to
though,
put that together.
J-Lo against Shakira, bro, I think that
Oh,
could easily be
now
translated, bro.
that could definitely happen because
That's
J-Lo
why I
can
say
just go in that bag.
keep it a
Yeah,
Latin thing going.
yeah.
That'll be
J Lo.
great.
See, I thought you were saying Beyonce against Shakira.
Nah. J Lo
Oh,
against
yeah, J Lo
Shakira.
and Shakira. Yeah, J Lo could go in that bag. She could definitely go in that bag with Shakira, man. I think that'll
I
be
mean,
amazing.
I honestly, like besides Rihanna and J Lo that you mentioned that could stand against Beyonce, I don't even think I would even include Beyonce into that battle for the simple fact that I don't want anything to be a landslide. I want things to be like, you know, right at the mark by the 1 second split. Who
See,
won
but
that bit
that's
by
why
that?
I feel like J Lo and Shakira, that'll be a good battle. So, like you
Of
saying, you
course.
wanted to be right at the mark. That's your
Yeah,
battle right
J Lo
there.
and Shakira.
That's your battle right there.
Okay, let's go real deep into hip hop. I mean, it's not really that many women. I
Uh-huh.
mean, that many women hip hop artists out here, but who would you stack against Cardi?
I love women hip hop artists against Cardi. Okay, against Cardi. Um, hmm. You know
And
what?
Cardi, if you run across this video, Cardi, I would love to know who would you go
You
against?
know what, man? I'm not gonna say, because to me, I don't think they on the same level. So I'm not gonna say the obvious that people might think.
Man.
Man, maybe Remy. Maybe Remy.
Nah,
Cause Remy Ma got records.
Remy too old school for Cardi though. I mean, I won't even want that, bro.
So
Like
what would you want like Remy and Lil Kim? You feel like they would be more on the same level?
I would much rather put Remy against Lil Kim because they're in the same era.
Okay, I could see that.
And
I could see that.
people might get mad at me, but shit, fuck it. Right now, really can't think of nobody but Lil Kim. Nicki against Cardi.
Right. But
I mean,
can I be honest, man? Can I be
obvious.
honest, man? Cardi has done a lot. Don't get it twisted. I love Cardi B. I loved her last album, kid. I played the fuck out of it. Get Up 10 was my best record, and the one with Chance. I love those records. But I don't think Cardi is in the same match as Nicki Minaj, bro.
I mean, right now,
Straight
bro,
up.
you can't even really categorize like who's in the same level. Like I said, only reason I would put Remy and Lil Kim together because they from almost the same era.
I could believe
And
that.
and who else do you really have right now that you can stack up against
Who could
Cardi
go against
or
Cardi?
Nicki? Period.
Okay, okay. Now you're talking. Who could go against Nicki?
Who can go against Cardi or Nicki right now? They're like
I
the two
can't
top
speak on
in the
Cardi.
hip
I
hop.
really don't know who's in her tier, but I think
Exactly.
Nicki and Missy Elliott.
Nah, see, I won't even do Missy like
Listen,
that, bro. No, hell
Nicki
no,
and
bro.
Missy Elliott, man.
Mm-mm,
I'm
mm-mm.
telling you, kid, because they both get in their quirky bags. Listen,
First off,
that's a
listen.
battle right there, bro.
First off, I'm not being biased because Missy is my favorite female artist of all times,
Okay.
bro. But
Yeah, I love Missy. Shout out Missy Elliott.
she would slide Cardi and she would slide Nicki, bro.
Well, I wouldn't even fake like I was trying to put Missy against Cardi. That's not even fair.
Dude, it's not even fair stacking her up against Nicki, my nigga.
Man,
Like
I'm telling you, dude.
maybe both of them together. Listen,
Nicki, and Missy Elliott have a lot of records that can go toe to toe with each other.
listen, bro. Hell no, bro. I feel like
Now we ain't talking about producing and stuff like that. None of that.
You need to slap yourself for
No, man.
disrespecting Missy Misdemeanor Elliott like
No.
that, bro.
So
Like,
who do you
listen,
think could go against Missy? Give me a female. Who you think?
a female that can go against Missy?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, no, I don't see nobody that can go against Missy, bro.
I mean,
Honestly,
Missy Elliott is a legend, kid. I understand.
she is no, I mean, like
She is
is
royalty. I
like,
understand that.
listen, Missy Elliott is like Cardi B in her era. Like you cannot really stack her like that. And,
Man, I think Nicki could fight it, bro.
listen, it's
I
kind of
think
like
Nicki could fight with her.
listen, it's kind of like Mary J. Blige is the Beyonce.
Ooh,
It's the Beyonce of her era. You feel me?
100%. 100%.
Now you want to go old school, like we got to pull out in the bag. I would
Okay.
love to see MC Light against a Queen Latifah. Now
Yeah.
that'll be a battle for the ages.
Yeah.
Legendary female artists
Exactly.
rapping with each other. Dude,
100%.
like then so it's like you really cannot stack Mary J. I would probably put Mary J against someone like a Keisha Coles.
Nah,
That's who.
Mary will slaughter her.
But see,
No.
that's who Keisha kind of reminds me of. And
Records probably
so many ways.
but catalog alone, Mary been doing this shit for 30 something years. Keisha Cole probably been out for 10.
But
Records alone, Keisha, and I love Keisha Cole too, but nah.
you see where I'm at with you though.
No, I see where you at, but nah.
Like you can't. There's not really
that wouldn't even be
many
fair.
There's not really that many female hip hop artists that you can stack against
Mary
Missy.
J. Blige, you would have to get somebody in her same tier. Mary J. Blige is royalty, man. You would have to get somebody in her same tier, like for real.
You know what? Matter of fact, you know what? I can go Mary J. Blige, Yolanda Adams. I don't mind a little crossover.
Yolanda Adams?
I don't mind a little. I don't mind. Listen, bro. Listen.
Man,
I don't mind. Listen,
no.
bro. Listen, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's kind of like a mix that you can really mix together, kind of like the gospel and R&B when it comes to female artists, bro. In so many ways,
I could see the mix.
So I don't mind that battle in so many ways. Her bringing a little gospel.
I cannot go with that, bro. Mary J. Blige and Yolanda Adams.
Hey, who knows, bro? Hey, I might have just threw a little idea out there for a feature or something.
You might have.
Who knows? Like I said, I would not mind seeing that because.
And shout out Yolanda Adams too, man. I like Yolanda Adams.
Listen, bro, Mary J don't cuss in her records.
You know what? Yolanda Adams and them sisters.
And who? Mary?
Mary.
Of course.
That's a battle.
If you want to go gospel, we can do all that all day. But
that's a battle.
If you really want to go it, bro, I do Yolanda Adams and CeCe Winans, baby.
Okay.
What's happening?
CeCe did a little more singing, but okay.
Hey, what's happening?
Okay.
But
I see it.
Missy, bro, I really don't see nobody that I can stack with her again.
I still feel like Nicki, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to tweet this because I want to see what other people got to say. I feel like Nicki Minaj can go. Listen, people gonna think I'm crazy, and I get it. I'm a contrarian, bro. I told you I don't never go with the popular opinion of other people. People gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, man.
That's why your ass always come dead last in fantasy football, bitch.
Would give Missy Elliott a run for her money. In the end, Missy would win. Missy is royalty. I understand that. I love Missy Elliott. But, man, listen, this would be a fight. This would be a fight, bro. I think people be forgetting about Nicki Minaj, man. That's why I say, no, don't put her with Cardi, bro. You talking about two different tiers, bro. That ain't even fair.
And when you talk about Nicki and Missy, that's a whole nother different tier that you're talking about, bro.
I'm telling you.
So why is Cardi? I'm asking you, why is Cardi? Why do you feel like Cardi is better than Missy?
Cardi better than Missy? I ain't say that.
I mean, you think about it though. You saying this here. You won't stack Cardi against Nicki, but you feel like Nicki can give Missy a run for
Let me give you the context of what I'm saying. Okay. I am not in no way, shape, or form saying that Cardi B, shout out Cardi B, saying that Cardi B is better than Missy Elliott. Cardi B is great. Missy Elliott is royalty.
Okay.
You understand? So no, I'm not saying that in no way, shape, or form.
Why
This is what I'm saying. I think that Cardi B and the records that she make don't stand close to Nicki Minaj. So I feel like Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott would be a battle. I don't think Cardi B and Missy Elliott would be a scrimmage.
So let me ask you.
Period.
Do you believe that Nicki and Cardi would be a battle?
No.
And
because Cardi B is not on Nicki Minaj level.
As far as what level
As
is
far
that?
as records, period, man. Cardi B, listen,
So
Nicki
who has the
Minaj has
more?
been doing this a lot longer than Cardi, and Nicki
So
got
in
bigger
other
records than Cardi.
so in other words, Nicki would beat Cardi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like Nicki can give Missy a run for her money?
Let me tell you something. I feel, and like I said, don't get it twisted, y'all. I love Cardi B. I am a Cardi B fan.
No, I
At the
understand what you're
same
saying.
time, I feel like Cardi B got to be on certain beats to sound good.
She's still kind of brand new still to the game
One
in
hundred
so many
percent,
ways.
one hundred
I
percent.
feel
And I
I
ain't
feel
taking nothing from her. I love her elevation. I love what she's doing.
and
But she is not Nicki Minaj, bro,
and
at all.
I got much respect for all three ladies.
100%. Shout out to all of them.
But what I'm telling you is that Nicki repeats herself so much to the
Uh-huh.
point to where that no matter how long her catalog is,
Uh-huh.
it won't stand, period, against
Nicki
Miss
Minaj has
Misdemeanor.
number one. I think Nicki Minaj might have 5 or 6 albums, and I think Cardi B has maybe 2. So just
Okay.
catalog alone, dude, Nicki would landslide Cardi B because she
Oh,
pulling for more.
okay.
Yeah,
But even if she was to go against Missy,
Nicki.
yeah.
I think those
She,
6 albums, and even though Missy probably got 20, I don't know how many
let me
albums
see
she
how
has.
many albums she has,
Go
man.
ahead. Let's be factual. Go ahead and pull that up. You see how many albums see how many albums that Missy Elliott have, and I'm gonna see how many albums Nicki Minaj have. Nicki Minaj has Pink Friday, The Pink Print, Queen. Okay, so you know what? Maybe she. These are all mixtapes. So maybe she only. Well, no, that's not true. Because well, Beat Me Up, Scotty was a mixtape, but that was huge for her. Roman Reloaded was an album. That's an album. So Reloaded would have been the next one. So she got 1, 2. She got 4 albums. I think Cardi B got 1, maybe 2 albums. Gangsta Bitch Music, that was a mixtape. And then she dropped Privacy, something Privacy. I love the album. But I think she only got 1 album.
Hold on.
Like I said, now Missy Elliott, I know she got, buku, you know what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like excuse me, not Cardi. I feel like Missy Elliott would have a battle on her hands with Nicki Minaj.
Missy got Super Duper Fly, who
Yeah.
dropped in '97, and then she came out with The Real World in '99.
Uh-huh.
She dropped Missy So Addictive in 2001.
Uh-huh.
Under Construction in 2002.
Right.
This Is Not a Test in 2003, and The Cookbook in 2005, and then she just dropped a new
Gonna say
album.
she just dropped the album recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she
So
had some dope records on that album too.
so how many albums? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
Oh, and she has a bonus album called Full Force that she dropped in
and that was dope
2007.
too. I heard some records off of that album too. I liked them. So like I said, just catalog alone,
Oh,
Missy Elliott would
hold on.
slaughter.
Should I go? Should I go through her mixtapes that nobody really knows about too
Because
much,
we,
bro?
we already know it's 1,000 of those.
Man, she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Bro, she got Library of the Legends,
Yeah.
Volume, Block Party, Joyful Noise, Miss Jamaica, Old Music. Hold on, no, them some other shit. She got another shit
Uh-huh.
called and econology, yeah, econology.
Uh-huh.
Respect Me, Shady. What's that? X515.
Yeah. She got a
Okay,
whole
no,
bunch of
yeah,
mixtapes, man.
them other ones went nothing. It
Yeah.
was just some bullshit they put on her shit. Yeah, so she got a lot of shit, bro. So
100%.
listen, and you can't say not one of Missy's album was bullshit as far as being a
Hell
female
no.
artist, bro.
Hell no. That's why I say Missy Elliott is royalty. Period.
As far as a
I mean,
female artist
that's a
goes,
legend.
man, you might each album you might find like one, maybe up to 3 songs that you just don't fuck with like that. You know what I'm saying? But you'll listen to them shits just because they're on the album.
Now listen, we could take this somewhere else too, because me personally, I'm only speaking for myself. I ain't never really listened to a Nicki Minaj album. You see what I'm saying?
I've
But
listened to
Cardi
Nicki
B's album,
Minaj
Invasion of
songs.
Privacy, nigga, I listen to that album from top to bottom. I love that album.
I've never listened to neither one of their albums. I've listened to songs,
Listen,
but I'm just gonna
Invasion
be
of
real with you.
Privacy, dude, it's some records on that album, bro. Get Up
Listen,
10. Like I said, the one with Chance the Rapper, I love that song. Man, it's some songs on that album, kid, for real.
I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I think the reason why I love Missy so much is because she has a different voice, a different flow, and she brings a
She
different
was just different,
atmosphere.
period.
Yes, and then when you listen to all these artists out here now, they sound the same. You know
Yeah,
what I
she was
mean?
just
They
different, period.
really sound the same. Like we ain't even say shit about the Brat, and we ain't even say nothing about the Brat, bro. Like we forgot
Hell
all
yeah.
about her.
The Brat's super dope.
Yeah, so I mean, you think about it. Who who would you stack against Missy, bro? Nobody, really.
That's
I,
why I
I
said
wouldn't.
it ain't many people you could even think of.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put the Brat against Missy, bro. Like
Nah, the
that's
Brat ain't have enough records.
suicide,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, no. The Brat's
Suicide.
super dope. Shout out to Brat, but she ain't have enough records. The Brat has some good songs though. That's my
That,
shit. What do you like? A whole lot of la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? That was the one with Tyrese, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, Cisco, I thought, wasn't it? No, was
That
it
was
Tyrese?
Tyrese. That was
Was
Tyrese.
it Tyrese? Okay.
Yeah. Right before you get it started. Yeah. That was a dope
What do
record
you
for sure.
like?
But yeah, the Brat super dope, man. One of the best lyricists ever.
Missy is the last female artist that I've actually listened to an entire album, bro. Like,
Yeah.
matter of fact, you know what? Come to think about it, man, I really don't listen to albums like that. It's just,
It depends on who the artist is, man. I got certain artists that I really fuck with and I really listen to their albums. And then I got certain artists that I really just listen to singles.
I mean, even a Ludacris album, bro, I won't like. I'm
What's your
lying.
best Ludacris album? I know what mine is.
I want to say Chicken and Beer.
Okay. Chicken and Bill was dope. It had some real dope records on it.
That's
Me
the one.
personally,
That's the one
dude.
that had Saturday and
Exactly.
Southern Hospitality as
Exactly.
well.
And I love a
Yeah.
lot of those records too. I personally like the elevation of Ludacris a little more. So when Ludacris did Release Therapy, that's my favorite album ever. I love
I
his
mean,
elevation on that album.
don't get me wrong, bro. It's just I think the reason why Chicken and Beer is my favorite album because that's mainly what the songs that I like came from. Honestly, shit. I'm being honest with you. I love all Ludacris songs. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, but like when it comes to an album, I mean
See,
I can
you like
sit there and listen
Ludacris
to
how I
that
like
shit.
T.I.
Yeah, I
That's
can sit there
always
and
been
listen
your
to
boy.
that shit all day. Of
Yeah,
course.
100%. So to
So
go
it's
ahead and
like
tie this thing up, man. I do want to say this. Shout out 50 Cent, shout out T.I., man. I hope they get this battle together. Uh, I make sure that I hit you up, you know what I'm saying, that we can go ahead and live stream that thing and we can look at that thing together, man, so we can see what records they end up playing and we can see which one of us would have been right. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can't say that because you was like T.I. and I said T.I. Even though I feel like 50 gonna give him a run for his money, I think T.I. gonna win.
you know what though, man? I think we need to start doing little reaction videos, dude. I
Okay.
think that I really believe we can do some crazy shit on that. Just talk shit.
Yeah.
Just what the fuck.
Yeah.
Um, for me, I ain't gonna sit there and cat. I love watching a lot of fucking cat videos. Them bitches be funny as fuck, bro. Hey, hey, you ever typed in devilish cats type shit
No.
videos, bro?
Nah.
Type in some devil cats or cats or the devil type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? And them bitches be funny as hell, bro.
See.
Motherfucking, I done seen a cat stood up in the corner like being backed up by a dog, right?
Uh-huh.
And the owner sitting there recording that shit. And then that bitch done stood up on two legs, put them paws out. And you see that bitch start moving towards the dog. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh Lord.
Hey, type that shit in, bro. I'm telling you, like some funny animal videos, like funny cat videos, bro. Like them shit be hilarious. A cat will destroy your house more and quicker than a fucking dog and get away with it.
Man, get that bitch some catnip, boy. Cat'll go crazy. For real.
Bruh, that bitch, hey, listen, a cat will do some crazy shit and just
I'm
sit there and
telling you.
look at you and blame that bitch on the dog or blame that bitch on your child. Nigga, bruh, I got me a cat. My cat comes out at night. That nigga sleep throughout all day.
Yeah.
That bitch sleep through the day, bro. Or he just be hiding all day. He right up under the couch. That's like his spot. He won't go in his little bed, but he'll get out that bitch, stretch his legs and shit, and go in the damn litter box, do his business, come out, and he'll just be laid up in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And that nigga see you walking, he'll just be sitting there looking at you. And then he'll get up as soon as you open the fridge, he'll walk to you, start rubbing on your leg and shit. Like, bitch, your food is like right behind me, nigga. Your water and all that shit. Why you want to fuck with me now when I'm about to go to sleep? You want me to sit there and rub your ass? Bitch, I can't pick you up. You feel me? I can't sit there and play with you. Every time you see a bitch coming, you start running. You go, you're scary ass. Like, I see why they call them bitches scary cats. Bruh, I keep telling this bitch, bruh, listen, you don't tighten the fuck up and start playing with me like I want you to, bitch. I finna go get me another cat that's gonna play with me.
Say one that won't sleep all day.
What, bro? One that's gonna meow my ass to death, bitch. Like that's just good. I want one that's gonna be hyper, jump on the couch type shit. Let's lay on my lap. Let me pet you like I'm evil or some shit.
like you, Dr. Evil.
Like I'm Dr. Evil, dog. Like you love my pussy.
And you know what? On that note, y'all, we gonna get out of here because I see what it's headed to. We gonna go ahead and get out of here, man.
Where that's headed at,
I want to
say
shout out to the YouTube viewership, man. Shout out to everybody that come by, that stop by, that check out the podcast, that like what you're seeing, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Let us know how you feel. Leave us comments, man. We want to say thank you to everybody that's paying attention. And once again, I am your boy Kato. That's Mav, and it's the Convo with Mav and Kato, man.
And one more shout out goes out to your boy Pat Mahomes, man. Go bring the bank home,
100%, man. Shout out to Pat Mahomes.